What is going on, everybody? I just started in on a brand new Valheim world. And if y'all never played Valheim before, it is still in early access. Um, but as far as early access goes, I feel it's pretty good. And if y'all have never played before, my aims for this series is just to kind of give a little bit of tips and tricks, but mainly it's just to play through to see how far I get through. First thing is just this little stone here. Click on it. Shows you where the first boss is. Talk to the bird, and well, let's just get started. See where we go. See what we've got. So far, looking so good. Hopefully, we get some good resources. Let's see here. I need these berries. And these mushrooms over here. Nope, don't need that stone just yet. Move these up here. Alright, let's get started collecting some materials and improving our running skill. I guess I'll punch this tree, why not? Get a little bit of wood. Let's just start off like any other survival game. Start collecting your wood and stone resources. Yeah. But in this one, the food's very important because the better foods you eat, the more stamina and health you get. And I'll get a little bit more into that whenever we start getting more foods. Alright, these raspberries are good though, always good. Let's see if I could find any more wood. Can I make anything just yet? I'll go ahead and make that axe. I'm gonna chop down these little saplings. Make them a little easier. Oh, that's just a tree. Get some wood. And this wood here. It is easier just to run around and collect those little sticks on the ground. But I do like to smack them. Hey, Grayling. Have you seen my torch? I guess I smacked him with the axe instead. Oh well. What you got for me, bird? A tasty morsel. Gonna tell me that I should eat food. Would like to find a little bit more rocks here. Let's see, what do we got? We need some stone. I do need a lot of wood to start off, so I'm just gonna collect these trees as we go. I like to go and... Excuse me, Grayling, I was talking. Interrupted me. I do need to get a crafting bench, I suppose, going on before we get too far into everything. These stones. Can I make a hammer? I sure can. Have you come to tell me about the hammer? Yeah, thank you. Alright, now if you are crafting something and you just want to quit crafting it, you can left click on it and it'll stop crafting. But I do want to make that club. That will make a better weapon than this torch. Although a lot of the animals and the mobs are afraid of the torch. A bit of stutter in there, but that's not too bad. Let's see, berries. Get that stone there, I'll take that. Would like to find some water also. See if we can get some flint going on. Alright, where are we? Oh, there's some water. Guess I'll just keep heading this way. Picking up all the sticks and stones along the way. I wonder if there's any flint over here. Oh, but there's some stone I'll take. Tree, I can't see through you. Ooh, neck. Let's beat them up. Now these neck are also afraid of the torch also. If you don't want to fight them, you find a big group or something. Come here, Nick. As you can see, they're not too difficult just to beat up with a stick or something. Guess it's the club. Anywho, let's just keep going on here. A little bit of this. I'm excited to get started. It is always my favorite times getting started on a brand new seed because you never know what you'll get. Are you a gray dwarf? No, but you're a grayling. Before it gets too dark, I do want to find a nice flatter spot, I guess, to start building on. Because we are going to have to collect some materials, I guess. Some mushrooms. Those are always good. Is that another one? There they are. They're kind of hard to see in the grass sometimes. Some more mushrooms. You're a deer. Get some of this flint here. And you know what? I think right here is a good spot. I'm just going to clear off all these little saplings and take a step back or two away from the water and just make a little shelter from the night. Right over here. Get rid of this log. Yeah. Come on, stamina, work with me here. All right, let's see. Guess I'm gonna go ahead and build a crafting bench and fight this grayling. Get out of here, buddy. I don't wish to be your friend. Do some flint. Oh, we'll take it. 3. What was I doing before I was rudely interrupted by that grayling? Let's put you here. Hi, bird. How are you? As far as I know, there's no way to turn off that bird. But it basically comes and offers helpful hints. What is blocking you? Why are you... Bird, get out of here. I don't need your help. I know how this works. Alright. And when you are building this, you can build a little structure like this and it will, yeah, kind of shelter it. But if you look up in the mini map up in the corner, see the arrows, but the wind's coming from that way. So it's blowing into my station. So I guess one of those should help. Just block that wind and it'll quit. If I would have built it the other way, I wouldn't have had to make that. But I'll go ahead and destroy this. And can I still use it? No. Maybe if I do this, may not need to do all that. Fine, we will build some walls. The building in this game is pretty nice how everything just kind of snaps together. All right, and then I will make a hoe. And work on making it through the first night. Let's see. And how the hoe works, if y'all didn't know, is it tries to bring the land up to wherever you're standing. You'll either level it or raise it or lower it to wherever that position is. It'll try to. Sometimes you do have to actually use the raise ground command part to bring it up. It's not really a command, but it's a part of the hoe. You just take it out, right click on it. You have to use this if you have stones and it'll just bring it up to wherever. But I kind of want to flatten it out a little bit. I'm not really going to make anything too big. I'm just wanting to survive this first night. I'll have to go get some stone. And some flint. I still need to find some boar too. I've not seen any animals other than deer. I'd like to get a fire going. I do have enough for that. Hello, Neck. How are you? I don't want to fight you just yet. Alright. I'm back over here and build me a little area to make it through the night. Yes. No, you know what? I'm going to do something different. Oh no, just for the first night we'll do this. Well, that's just something to make it through. I don't even think this is where I'm going to actually build. Well, it might, but it would take some clearing out. And I like the taller ones, the look of them, but the shorter ones kind of give you a little less space. I feel that is blinding. It just gives it more of an open feel with a taller ceiling to me. Alright. And that's the next thing I should work on is one of these doodads. You need a couple of things for a bed. You need a roof over the top of it and a fire nearby, which it doesn't have to be inside the building and be off to the side. And then you can just rest at the bed. Which that's what the bird was going to tell you. Hopefully it's gone when I wake up. I'm not a fan of the tutorial bird, but he's pretty helpful if you've never played before. Get rid of some of these trees out here and turn this into a little area out here. Yeah, we can do that. We start smoothing this out. Get rid of my bushes over here. Rid of that. Now can I build another fire? Missing requirement. Alright, well, I'm going to be going on the hunt then. The good thing about putting that bed down is there's a nice little marker on the map now, so I don't have to worry about remembering where any of that is. And I'm just going to follow this water and look for some flint. Bird, go away. But now that I've slept, I have the rested bonus, and that will help with my stamina regeneration and all that goodiness. Health regeneration. Oh, look, a boar. Come here, buddy. He ran into the water. Wasn't smart. So I punched him, apparently. And if anything falls in the water, it won't automatically pick it up sometimes. And you may have to kind of hover over it and press E on it to get it. But you can pick things up out of the water sometimes, if it's not too deep. If you pick up all this flint, that's good stuff. Good stuff, flint. Let's see if we can find some rocks. I'm out here looking for stone, but the flint is pretty amazing. It sticks. Now that we got some boar meat and some necktails, I would like to get to cooking a little bit. Looks like the boar may be a little more rare on this seed, but I'll go hunt some of those down after we get the starting of the base kind of set up. You know, I think I am going to start there. I think it'd be a good spot. It's a little far away from there, but it gives us this whole area over here. We can expand a little bit. At least starting out. Hopefully it's not too far away from the Black Forest area. But over there would not be too bad. Was that a rock? Yep. Now being wet, that does hinder the regeneration of everything. So let me see where I'm going. As far as your health and stamina, I mean. Let's see. Hey, deer. I'm not too worried about the deer right now. I'll worry about those a little later. But probably in the next episode, we'll go do some hunting and... There's boar. Come here, boar. It's good to know that boar's right there, so every day he'll appear there. Because we do need some deer trophies to get to the first boss. Kind of my main concern right now is just worrying about getting past that first boss. And what am I missing? Rocks. Okay, you know what? With this being the way it is, I guess we could just put the fire out here and put a few of those on here. I think you can fit like 6 of them over a fire, but to me that gets a little crowded, and I like the 3. Alright, let's see about building a little thing over this fire here. A little roof in case it starts to rain. Alright, we got some food. Now with the forks, you can see they're different colors, and what that means is the yellow one means it's more stamina heavy. In this case, it gives 20 stamina and 7 health. The white one means it's a balanced food, which in this case, it gives 15 health and 15 stamina. And the red one is usually on the meats, and that means it gives more health than stamina. In this case, it's 30 health and 10 stamina, but you can see for the neck tails, it gives 25 health and 8 stamina. And that's where I think it's pretty interesting that they did that with the food in this game. Kind of makes me feel like food kind of means something instead of just, oh, I'm hungry, I ate it. It gives a little bit more of a feel like it's useful to me anyway. Might move that under there, make it look a little better. Because it's starter doesn't mean it has to look terrible. Or too terrible. Yeah, we're gonna make that a little more even. And if you do need to rebuild something like that, you get everything back. So it's not, you don't lose anything. That was not even, but I don't think that's too bad for a starter place. Now, when you're building things like that, you do need to usually leave a place for the smoke to come out of. But in this case, it can go out either side. Otherwise, you stand in here, you'll get full smoke. But that should shelter it from the rain, I hope. If not, I may filter, I may build a little extra off on it. Ooh, looks like I was a little off on that one. Let's fix that. And what did I use these? Easy way to line them up is just kind of go in the center. And there it should be lined up instead of trying to line it up on the edges there. Because as you can see, it was a little far in. But that way it locks to the other ones. And well, as far as a home, that's I don't think it's too terrible for a brand new spot. Well, we got our first place set up and kind of overlooking this water here. I'm kind of hoping this is an ocean area, leads out to the ocean, but if it doesn't, then that's That's fine too. It's good for exploring. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.